This is the CMC Connect Volatility Report. Drugmaker Pfizer's stock saw elevated levels of price action on Monday in wake of quarterly earnings news. Whilst the headline-grabbing element was a significant reduction in expectations of the COVID-19 vaccine sales going forward, something that resulted in read-across to many sector peers, markets were more receptive to word of a $3.5 billion cost-saving scheme. Having lost ground ahead of the weekend break, the underlying Pfizer stock rallied by more than 3% yesterday, lifting one-day vol to 63.78% against 36.96% for the month. The Nikkei was the most active equity index on Monday, following a marked sell-off for the Japanese stocks. Waning risk appetite amidst concerns over the Middle East conflict was seen as being behind the move, although with Wall Street eager to look beyond this, the downside here has been limited. One-day vol on the Nikkei printed 19.73% against 17.56% for the month. Crude oil prices are also pairing gains despite hawkish calls over what might happen in this market if the situation in the Middle East escalates further. The UK Brent crude contract was the outlier, with one-day vol advancing to 33.62% against 29.53% on the month, whilst WTI was similarly placed at 34.7% on the day and 32.4% on the month. And a brief foray higher for Bitcoin was reported, briefly testing the $30,000 mark on some exchanges yesterday in the wake of inaccurate news over ETF approval. That saw price action increase across the asset class. One-day vol on BTC USD hit 97.74% against 35.24% on the month. 24% on the month, a pattern that was repeated across other digital